Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Chicago White Sox taking on the Philadelphia Phillies. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Getting the nod in this one, Shane Baz. What do you have on him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Ready to go, Justin Crawford. Steps to the plate for the White Sox. And we're underway here in the home opener.
7 o'clock.
Hit on the ground to short. Whips it to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one.
Third baseman, Colson Montgomery.
That's off the corner.
Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
The 1-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 1-2.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. 2 outs, base is empty. So up next for Chicago, Bobby Witt Jr. And first offering is fouled off. Fly ball down the line. O'Hearn, long run. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound today, Clay Holmes. What do we need to know here about the right-hander?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Dalen Lyle stands in for the Phillies.
Number 4, Dalen Lyle.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. One up, one down.
Batting second, shortstop Trey Turner.
That's a ball.
And that one is lifted in the air. Crawford takes it in for the out. 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Schwarber at the plate now, and that's strike one. Not close with that one. Ball one.
Ball.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so a changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
And that one almost got him.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one. Man at first. Here's Harper now. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
No waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Two on, 2 outs. And a count 1-2. That one lifted to left. DeLuca settles under this one. And that's the inning. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. And a foul ball. The 0-1.
Ball one.
Boz in his 4th year, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. That finds the mark on the inside corner. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
1-2 now. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Brings it in. 1 down.
Batting fifth, right fielder Andy Hahn.
That one ripped, but foul. Right through there for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, You're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The 0-2. And that one upstairs, ball one. Second inning here, no score.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in. Not going to get him. He's in there.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Jonathan Aranda getting ready to hit.
That's a ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The White Sox looking to strike first here at the top of the second. Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Batting seventh, second baseman, Brooks Lee.
In the dirt. Runner at second, 2 down. And another ball. Swings through that one for strike one. In the dirt. Man at second. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center field. Should be extra bases. Here comes Pages around third. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom half of inning number 2. Ryan O'Hearn stands in for the Phillies. On the ground, right side. Slides for the stop. And very nicely done for the out.
Batting seventh, center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. Carlos Cortez, the next to hit.
Carlos Cortez.
Two down, nobody on. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Brings it in, and that'll do it. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Left fielder Johnny DeLuca.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's 4 strikeouts. Ball 1, no strikes. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Bader racing after it. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Justin Crawford digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Top of the third, no score. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Whoa. Next pitch misses. Now 1-2. Line drive. Gets down. Base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
Oh.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
They keep laying off the off-speed stuff, but the problem is they're landing for strikes. Things will start to look different if they can track those pitches a little bit better.
Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. As we go to the last of the third. And now for the Phillies, Marcelo Meyer.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Ball 2.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Everything came together for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And that one fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
The 0-2. Now that's smacked to right center. And a base hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Throw to third, safe. And runners at the corners to start the inning.
Back-to-back singles, kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did.
Runner on the go. Pitch is low. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. The 1-0. And that is out of play. That misses. Ball 2. Swung on, belted.
Yep. 2 garbage hits. And now a 3-run home run. That's how it works.
The Phillies score first. It's 3-0. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He reached out to walk his first time. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add to their lead. It's 4-0. Base hit. That was smoke through the infield. Man at first, nobody out. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
To the right side, Lee. The flip. There's one to first. Yeah. Double play. Nicely done. Clobber to right field. Way back. Gone. Ryan O'Hearn goes deep. Their third home run of the inning. So 2 down, and now the center fielder, Harrison Bader. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field, way back there. And that one is off the top of the wall. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw. He is safe. It's a triple. Just missed out on the homer. To the right side. Aranda.
There you go. Just swing at every pitch, and you'll just kill the ball.
Back here in Philadelphia, on to the fourth, Bobby Witt Jr. steps to the plate for the White Sox. Boz back to work.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
This one in the air. Cortez. And there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Bader ranging back. Brings it back on a leaping catch. Wow. And up next for Chicago, Andy Pages. Doubled in his first AB. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. On the ground, out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back at Citizens Bank Park, bottom 4, Marcelo Meyer stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a foul out of play.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Out towards right center field. Crawford takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
Up next for the Phillies, left fielder, Jalen Lyle.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-1. That one almost got him. Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
He makes the grab. That's out number 2. Here comes Schwartz to the plate.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Right side, hard hit. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Ready now for the 5th inning. Jonathan Aranda steps to the plate for the White Sox. Aranda measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's a native of Mexico. Fought off foul. Ball to strike. High fly ball, right field. O'Hearn under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for Chicago, second baseman Brooks Lee.
Foul ball. The Phils leading by 5, and we're at the top of the 5th. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Bader should have this one. And there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Johnny DeLuca.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Yes. Ball.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Two down, nobody on. And that's a strikeout looking. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the cleanup hitter for the Phillies, Bryce Harper.
Well, the game plan for this offense has been pretty clear. They're being aggressive at the plate, but still finding ways to pick their spots without falling into the habit of being over-aggressive. 5 hits for them on the first pitch alone, so they're swinging and connecting right out of the gates.
Just off the outside edge.
And, of course, sometimes you need to be patient as an offense and let the pitcher come to you, but you can't argue with the game plan they're using in this one.
Up the middle. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
Up next for the Phillies, catcher Shea Langoliers.
Fly ball pretty well struck right field. That's back there. And that one is off the wall. And in there with a double off the wall.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Fastball off the plate a little bit, but a really nice
another ball in the other batter's box.
To the opposite field for that knock.
Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Here's your 1. And a foul ball. Man at second. Fights it off. He'll see another. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Here's the 0-2. Now this is in the air down the line. Pajes makes his way towards it, and that one is foul, so we'll try it again. The 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And that one hit to first. He takes it on his own. That's it out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Center fielder, Harrison Bader.
Swing and a high fly ball deep left field. That one carrying. Caught just shy of the wall. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Now it's the White Sox catcher, JT Realmuto. And first offering is fouled off.
Oh, that's inside.
In the air, left field. And there's one down.
Up next for Chicago, center fielder Justin Crawford.
In the air to left center, Lyle under it. He's got it, and a couple of quick outs. Here's the third baseman, Colson Montgomery, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Oh.
2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. This one smoked on its way out of here. A gigantic blast. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 5-1. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that extends the inning. So now it's the White Sox DH. Mooted, and we've got ourselves a pitching change. Eric Miller.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. Throw safe. Swing and a miss at a slider. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. Man on second, 2 down. Sets him down on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 6th, Carlos Cortez stands in for the Phillies.
Now pitching for the
Jose A. Ferrer gets the call from the pen.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That one lifted to left. DeLuca under it. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Phillies, third baseman, Marcelo Meyer.
Whoa.
Here's a 1-1. Line drive. That's a base hit out of the left center field. And that turns the lineup over. So the Philly batting order turns over. Dalen Lyle will hit next.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, 0-2 now. Got him swinging.
Up next for the Phillies, shortstop Trey Turner.
That's a base hit. And out to a board. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment.
Now pitching for the
Brooks
White Sox,
Raley on to
number
pitch
25,
here.
Brooks Raley.
That's the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations. And right here with the middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
And that'll load the bases.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Whoa.
All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. 1 run is in. Ball comes in. Runner stops at third. Bases still loaded with 2 out.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
stepping in, Shea Langoliers. That one fouled off. Check swing. He went. And it's 0-2. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And that's out of here. Grand slam. He flexes his power with that swing. And they add to the lead. It's 10-1.
Fucking absolute garbage, bro. Inning should have been over 10 minutes ago.
Swings through it for the K. Inning over. It's a bit of a blowout now, which gives us a bit more freedom here in the booth.
I'm not sure that's a good thing.
Singing, did anybody ever give you the silent treatment?
I don't remember that they did. I think they were pretty cool with me in terms of celebrating my rookie year. First home run came in Anaheim against the Angels, and I always love to watch now, though, especially when that player is unsuspecting. You know, some guys, they've been around long enough to know there's a good chance I'm going to get the silent treatment. But when that player's maybe been grinding it out for a little while and finally gets that home run, is expecting the big lift coming into the dugout, and they just stonewall him, it's awesome.
Every once in a while, they'll work that same trick on a veteran player. If, say, he's been cold or hasn't hit a home run in a long time, and that's always fun when you don't see it coming at all. And everybody in the dugout goes crickets on him.
Yeah, and that veteran player's usually got a response for those individuals with one or the other hands.
The 1-2. That was your worst start one year. Didn't you start like 3 for 33 or something?
Oh, it was awesome. It was, I mean, it was awful. Not awesome. It was awesome.
Not so awesome.
It was awesome for pitchers facing me, but it was.
And that one handled. 1 at second. And 2. What a play. Bases empty after the double play. Chase Mydrow steps to the plate for the White Sox, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense.
Ball, low.
That one not close. And that's ball 2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Swing and a ground ball. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for Chicago, left fielder Johnny DeLuca.
Now on the bump, Luke Weaver.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And that is that. So here's Bader now. 1 for 3. And that one almost hit him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over.
Didn't recognize off speed. Thought it was fastball. A little bit out in front.
And that one in the air center field. Crawford settles under it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Phillies, second baseman Carlos Cortez.
That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. To second, but way too late. Safe there.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Breaking ball down and in.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Phillies. Joey Weimer. He gets a chance with a runner in scoring position and one gone. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jordan Leisure.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one. That's off the mark. Ball three.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. DeLuca has a beat on it. And there's two away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Crawford on the move. And that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, ready to begin the eighth. JT Realmuto now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Weaver measures 6 feet 2 inches, 180 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent. The 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Foul ball.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Oh.
Realmuto aboard here at first with nobody out. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. One and two now. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. And he's into second with nobody out.
Up next for the White Sox, third baseman
Colson Montgomery steps to the plate for the White Sox. He's already homered in this game. Tanner Scott will take over here.
And never an easy situation coming in with runners at second and third. He's got a base to work with, so he doesn't have to be perfect, but he does have to make some quality pitches.
Oh, 1 now. And there's a foul ball. One, two now. Ripped into the gap, and both runs could score. One run across, a second scores as well. It's 10-3. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. He's safe at third. It's a 2-run triple.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber, and when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking for a triple.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Comes up empty.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one is absolutely belted, and it's into the gap. The run scores from third. It's 10-3. And in its second with an RBI double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Man, that feels so good to shoot an absolute bolt the opposite way. Split the gap and know that you've got extra bases right off the bat. That's the kind of thing hitters dream about when they're falling asleep at night.
Murakami swings through it for strike 1. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Man at second. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Jawan Duran comes on now.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters. Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball, strike 1. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, you can't expect to get a great pitch to hit with an open base and a runner on second. He's going to have to really tighten up his sights here, make sure that he can barrel up the ball.
The high heat, too much on that one. And now the first baseman, Jonathan Aranda. 0 for 3 in this one. Runner takes off for third. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. Ball 1 low.
No, that's a ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Outside low. Ball 3.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's 10-4.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Safe at second. Man on second, 2 down.
No.
And
No,
that misses.
that's a ball.
And that's ball 3.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
And there's the automatic. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Aranda on its second with 2 down. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Set down on strikes. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. Back at Citizens Bank Park. On to the bottom of the 8th. Trey Turner getting ready to hit. Ground ball up the middle. Witt. Now the throw to first on the run. And he gets him. Nicely done.
Up next for the Phillies, designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber.
First offering way inside, almost got him.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Phillies,
2 down, base is empty. Here's Bryce Harper. Sliced hard but foul. On a line. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
I literally got to throw that ball below the ground level so it doesn't get hit. And it still gets shot to right field out of a cannon. It's ridiculous.
Back here in Philadelphia, now the left fielder, Johnny DeLuca. Check swing, went around. That's strike 1. High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. He won't get there. That should be extra bases.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Catcher, JT Realmuto.
Hey!
So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Jack Caglione. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out. Man at second. And that's fouled off. Squirts away from Langoliers. No movement. Now a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes.
Ball 2.
Fights it off. He'll see another. In the dirt, blocked. And a payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty. So back to the top of the order. New pitcher on now, Mason Miller. And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Breaking ball, and that got him.
First base is yours.
Damn, bro, I was just trying to bunt. The fuck?
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Bases loaded, nobody out. Here at the top of the ninth. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. That's a little bit low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swings and misses. 2-2.
Well, and those hitters count sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
Way inside. Ball 4, and a run comes in to score.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
And now a huge at-bat coming up as Bobby Witt Jr. steps in. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
What a stop. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Up next for Chicago, the designated hitter, Munetaka Murakami.
Yeah, big swing and a miss. Fought off foul. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Struck him out looking. White Sox down to their final out. Andy Pajas, the next to hit. That one missed. Gets the slider in there for a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Swing, and he popped it up. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Phillies slug their way to a win in this one. And your final 10-7.